Welcome to the Business Credit and Financing Show. Each week, we talk about the growth strategies that matter most to entrepreneurs. Listen in as we discuss the secrets to getting credit and money to start and grow your business. And enjoy as we talk with seasoned business owners, coaches, and industry leaders on a variety of topics from advertising and marketing to the nuts and bolts of running a highly successful business. And now, to introduce the host of our show, financial expert and award-winning author, Ty Crandall.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show today. Today with us is a really cool special guest to talk about a topic that, to be honest, I've been spending a lot of time researching here in our company because we have a whole partner network, and I think what these guys do, they do so well and is so ingenious that there's a lot of ideas that we can bring into our business, and a lot of you can bring into your business, even give you another way to create revenue for yourself or even make this your primary business. So with us today is Romacio Fulcher. Now, he's a well-respected international leader, trainer, speaker, coach, and much sought-after mentor. He tried the traditional college path and quickly found it just wasn't for him. Instead, he began as a cold caller, getting leads for a mortgage company. And under the mentorship of the owner, with his hunger for learning and his success mentality, he mastered the business and ultimately went on to start his own mortgage and real estate company, becoming a self-made millionaire by the age of 25. Now, about 10 years ago, he was introduced to the MLM mentor and the industry of multi-level marketing. And once again, he was a sponge, soaking up knowledge, applying what he learned, and quickly becoming a top leader and earner. Now, Romacio strongly believes in having good mentor and attributes the speed of his success in real estate network marketing to those mentors that he has. So for 8 years, he was directly mentored by the #1 MLM earner, Holton Buggs, and made it part of his DNA and continues to create success at higher levels while paying it forward by teaching others to do the same. So Romacio is now playing a key role at his company, influencing and shaping the direction of the field while driving explosive growth to take the company to the next level. And his vision is to create an opportunity for people to earn significant income using a simple, proven system, which we're going to dive in more today. So Romacio, welcome, man. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, man, thanks for having me. I certainly appreciate being here. And again, congratulations to you doing this show here all around the world. Kudos to you, man.
Thanks, man. I didn't really talk about a lot of your successes, but, as I look into it, you've hit some, ridiculous milestones. I mean, first one of a lot of things. So what are some of the recent accomplishments just over the last 2 years to kind of give our listeners an idea of what you've accomplished?
Well, listen, over the last 12 months, today is January, and I can tell you just December, last month, completed my very first year in the company that I partnered with 1 year ago. And what a story it's been, Ty. Just 12 months ago, truthfully speaking, I was living check to check, and I'm not ashamed to tell people. I was living check to check. Couple things I want to point out there. Yes, as you, in your introduction, you talked about all the millions of dollars and accolades that I've achieved, and all of that's true. But you know what also is true? I had an issue with saving money. I was not good at saving money. No, it wasn't the Democrats' fault. It wasn't the Republicans' fault. It wasn't my mother, my daddy, my grandfather. It wasn't the dog or the cat. It was my fault. And I'm 39 years old. I'll be 40 tomorrow, okay, January 5th. And as I was just literally looking at my life a year ago, man, I just did not like what I saw in the mirror. I understood I'm a good person, but at the end of the day, I said to myself, it doesn't matter how much money that you've made, but rather it matters what have you kept? What have you invested? And so what I had to realize it was the harsh reality that, yeah, I'm an entrepreneur, but at the same time, I realized that, wait a minute, I don't have pretty much anything saved up for my retirement or anything saved up for, my future. Kind of like people that work a job and, been there for 30, 40 years. So I realized I didn't have that. So at the end of the day, Ty, flat out speaking, I was broke. I'm the type of person that I believe that if something is broke, you should fix it. Really simple. If something is broke, you should fix it. And so I literally knew that the best opportunities in the world today, for average ordinary people like myself and many others, bar none, are the home-based business industry. That's not my passion. That's not my opinion. That is a documented fact that if anybody who's listening considers himself an entrepreneur, if they were to just go to Google, type in their own research real quick, you'll find out that the statistics show The home-based business industry, multi-level marketing, network marketing, call it whatever you want to call it, this thing is growing faster than the world economy. Point number one. Point number two, more people are becoming six figures and seven-figure income earners per year in network marketing than any other profession on the globe. Point number two, and that's a fact as well. And I got many other facts to share with you, but the bottom line was, bar none, I knew the best opportunity to fix my situation, or best chances rather, would have been inside the home-based business industry. Now, leading to the question that you asked me, well, if you're going to actually, dive into a home-based business, there are really three things that you have to have if you plan on being successful. Number one is you've got to find the right mentor. Now listen, I wish I had 25 hours. Notice I didn't say 24, I said 25, because all 25 I would talk about one word, mentorship. Why do I mention this? Mentorship is truly wisdom without waiting. Not to take a spiritual term, but for those people that, do believe in spirituality, if we talk about the good book, just the Bible itself, every prophet in the Bible, they all had a mentor, okay? Why am I saying this? Many of us have said to ourselves, I wish I would have known then what it is that I know now. Well, the only difference between then and now is one word, wisdom. And wisdom comes from two places. Number one, your own mistakes. And number two, mentors who have made the mistakes. And so when you find a mentor, an expert, someone that is at the top of their game in their particular chosen field, it is what I call the shortcut, okay? Number one, the first thing you got to have is the right mentor. I always tell people, if you have not accomplished what it is that I'm looking towards accomplishing, then we don't really have anything to discuss. I refuse to listen to a broke person, but by contrast, if I was broke, then guess what? I can't take advice from myself. So number one is mentorship. Number two, the second thing is timing. You've got to be involved at the right time. Now, I realize for most of us, myself included, before I became an expert in my field, I didn't know how to spot timing. Many of us don't know what we don't know. That's why in sequential order, I said mentor first. You got to find the right mentor. But then number two is timing. It's kind of like if you and I were to open up a vinyl records company today selling vinyl records, we probably wouldn't do very well, Ty. Reason being, nobody's buying records anymore. Our timing is late. So timing is one of the most critical elements in business, and no different with the home-based business industry. No different. So you got to be involved at the right time. And then thirdly, number three, you've got to have the right system. The word system stands for save yourself some time, energy, and money. I tell people all of the time that the only difference between me and the guy selling cars, and I'm not putting down a car salesman at all, but the only difference between me and him is that I have leverage. And what is leverage? Leverage is where you get paid, as J. Paul Getty, the first recorded billionaire, would say, a small percentage of 100 different people's efforts as opposed to 100% of my own efforts. Well, if you understand what I just said, when you have leverage, that's the key to wealth, and it's also the key to freedom. And so the biggest difference between people like me who have decided to be successful in network marketing, all it is I have mastered the trade of having leverage. I understand how this works, and I understand with leverage, it now gives you both money and it gives you both time to enjoy the money, which equals lifestyle. So as a result of these three principles, again, the right mentor, the right time, and of course, the right system, I partnered with a wearable technology company called World Global Network just 1 year ago. Basically, it's a publicly traded company that's 6 years old. They're in the home-based business arena, and the product sector is wearable technology, or better yet, look at it this way. It's basically like a Fitbit on steroids, or an Apple Watch on steroids. We are the very first wearable device that allows people to monitor all of their vital signs in real time, 24 hours a day on their cell phone. I repeat, we are the only ones in the world to do this. It's global. It's a global company. So we're talking heart rate, blood pressure, breath rate, energy levels, mood, remote monitoring. Here coming soon in 2018, blood glucose and an app store. And much more to mention. But the bottom line, we're first to market in what we do. And it just so happens to be right now that the wearable technology trend is the hottest trend in the world today. Okay. And so you kind of hear a little bit about our product, but then second to that, we've got an incredible system whereby we don't do home meetings. That's not how it works here. We simply use a couple of videos that we share with people to both market the product and the opportunity. I repeat, text message system campaign where we text people the ability to watch a couple videos. And so using this system, Ty, I got started 1 year ago, and my very first week, I started all by myself from scratch, and my very first week earned $16,000. It cost me, $1,300 to get involved. I paid my $1,300. They gave me, some product, and I basically took advantage of this online system. Again, $16,000 the first week, $50,000 a week by my third week in income. My first month made $100,000. 6 months into it, I made $1 million. Now, 1 year later, I've earned $2.3 million in cash flow and commissions from this, and another $2 million in stock. And what I'm really most excited about in this last year, for me to earn the income that I just told you, I've helped over 500 people earn an extra $2,500 per week in the last 12 months. Over 7 people have made $1 million with us here in the last 12 months using this system. And so it's just been absolutely remarkable. We've now exploded a team of over 40,000 people within the last year. And I got to tell you, in my 39 years of life, this has definitely by far been the most explosive 12 months I've ever seen. But I say that once again, with full disclosure, got the right mentor, got involved at the right time, and we have the right system. And so when you look at this, I tell everybody that all of your listeners that are listening, I don't care what profession they're coming from, there's not one listener that you have today that can tell me that they know anyone that has, paid $1,300 to be involved in a program, and 12 months later, they've earned over $2.3 million in commissions. And of that, I've been able to now save over $1 million in my own personal savings account, liquid, in the last 12 months from a $1,300 investment. So yeah, I agree. It's been remarkable. It's been impressive. And it's just getting started, to say the least.
Yeah, and for anybody that even those numbers are just too hard to even be believable, you can look online. I mean, you're everywhere. There's all kinds of articles about your success and the different levels you've accomplished. I think the company you work with even gave you like a jalopy to drive, right?
A jalopy. Yeah, one of the things that also 5 months into it, for qualifying based on my production, the company, we have a supercar program. What they do based on your production, they'll buy you whatever type of, supercar, you've ever dreamed of. And so for me, it was a Lamborghini Aventador. And so they bought me 5 months into it, a $400,000 brand new Lamborghini Aventador convertible, paid for in full, and I have the title of the car. I mean, literally, it was like, it's surreal what's happening. And in addition to that, there's a jet program where now I'm able to fly on a private jet, unlimited, for the next 12 months anywhere in North America. I mean, it's just crazy to know that 12 months ago, I was basically living check to check. It just really, really, really goes to show the difference a year can make when you identify the right situation. And I always tell people, I wasn't the first to join this company. There's over 700,000 people that have previously been involved in this 6-year-old company. But literally, I was at a point in my life where, like I said, I was broke and I was looking to fix that situation. And I'm glad that just in 1 year, I've been able to do that. And now I'm able to now help other people fix their situation. Because there's many people that are living a comfortable lifestyle check to check today. And believe it or not, they're one check, maybe 2 checks away from being broke themselves. And so I know that 90% of the listeners that you have listening, or 90% of the people around the world, literally are in the same position that I was 1 year ago. So I'm happy to be a voice of someone that can say, hey, here's the truth. I was you, but I was determined to fix it. And I knew that the greatest chance to fix it was, like I said, finding the right mentor, the right time, and having the right system. And because of those 3 things, that's how we've been able to not only change my life, but change a lot of people's lives as well.
Now, there's a lot of people that, MLM, network marketing, work from home, they don't really understand what it is, which I think you kind of have to understand it to understand how you could just escalate the growth, because you probably have thousands of people that their production you're getting paid on. So give the people kind of a basic understanding of how the networking side works, and how, because of how it works, gives you the opportunity to grow revenue as quickly as you've been able to.
A great question, Ty. And I actually honestly believe I'm probably the world's greatest at breaking down in simplistic terms what is network marketing and how it works. First of all, I want everyone to understand that in the world that we live in today, you have manufacturers of products and or services, and you have distributors. Okay. In network marketing, all we do, first of all, we identify basically a company, a product that we really like, right? Whatever that product is. And essentially what we do is we get paid for sharing information with other people about that product or service and opportunity. Now, when you share the information about the product or opportunity or both with other people, there are one of three things that are going to happen when you do that. Number one, some people are going to say, yes, I like this product. I'm interested in learning more. I'd like to buy it. Okay. So obviously when they say yes, a sale is made. Two, some people are going to say, no, I don't want anything to do with this product. And then other people will say, you know what? I'm interested. Yes, I'm interested in the product and the opportunity. So you're either going to receive a yes from people, a no, or they're going to say yes to both. So yes to the product, no to it, or yes to both the product and the opportunity. That's what those are the three different answers that you're going to get. Now, you may be thinking, well, who do I share this information with? What you're going to share it with is obviously people that are in your network, whether that's 5, 10, or 500 people that you're going to share the information, no different than if you went to a great movie that you like, that you would share it with family members and friends. So you're going to share it with the people that you know first. So what I tell people all around the world is we get paid for sharing information with other people. Now, people say, well, what do you mean we get paid? Listen carefully. I said some people are going to say yes, some people are going to say no, and that's essentially how it's going to work. So that means this. Even the people that say no to you, yes, you still are being compensated for that no decision that they gave you. In other words, let's say you went through 10 people to say no and one said yes. So let's divide the sale by 10. In other words, whatever commissions you made from the one, let's just call it, you made $100 commission. I don't know. I'm just making up a number for the sake of illustration right now. Let's say you made $100 commission for that one yes you received. But in order to get that one yes, you went through 9 no's. So if we took the $100 and we divided it by 10, in essence, it means you made about $10 for every decision that you collected. Okay. So now, the next question becomes, okay, well, how do I share all this information with people? Do I just go up to everybody and say, hey, I want to share the product with you and blah, blah, blah? Well, some companies do it that way, and that's the way that network marketing of old has worked, where you might have saw or heard people gathering to do what they call a home meeting or a home party to share the information about the product and or the opportunity. Well, the day has come now, thanks to technology, Ty, where that's not what we do anymore. People don't do it that way anymore. Technology allows us to literally be on our cell phone and instantly reach out to people in China through a social media platform or whatever, okay? And so what we do, we have an online system at my company whereby we don't do any home meetings. We don't do any hotel meetings. What we do is we have a marketing app where you download a free app and instantly it has 3 videos. Now get this, the name of the game is sharing the videos, okay? Sharing the videos, not being some great speaker and doing speeches and crap, no, but sharing the videos. We have a 2-minute video that clearly, simply only talks about the product in 2 minutes. We then have a 7-minute video, which goes further into both the product and the opportunity. Again, it's just 7 minutes. And then we have a 30-minute video, which goes into the full saga, the full story of both the product and the opportunity and all the details within 30 minutes. So we call this system the 2-7-30 system. And so what happens is people get involved, They instantly download the app. It syncs with all of their contacts within their cell phone. They choose one of the pre-written text messages that's attached to the app, and they attach the 2-minute video to it, and they immediately text it out to their contacts individually. And what happens is, Ty, their contacts will watch a 2-minute video about a revolutionary product in the wearable technology space. From that 2-minute video, some people will instantly click the buy now button and say, I want to buy that product. When they push the buy now button, they're buying it right from your online store. The company then ships the customer the product, and they instantly wire you the commissions. Okay? If a person wants to learn more about, if they have questions after the 2-minute video, they simply proceed to the 7-minute video to discover more information. And then the same thing applies. If they're ready, they push buy now. If they're still not ready to go, then they move forward to the 30-minute video. And so all we're essentially doing is driving people to see and hear the information through videos. So network marketing is really simple. It's just about sharing the information with people and getting other people to do the same. So my last thing I'll say on that is, now you've shared the video, let's just say, with your friend Ty here. And Ty, not only he likes the product, Ty also said he decides to buy it. But then there's also an opportunity for Ty. Ty can now earn commissions if he decides to share this information with others. And Ty says, you know what? Yeah, I want in. So Ty goes ahead and purchases the product. And Ty also now downloads the marketing system app, and he begins to share the information. And as Ty does that, watch this, Ty earns a commission, but because I introduced Ty to the party, I also earn a small commission of everything Ty does. Now, Ty could very well go on to make more money than me, hence by building a larger organization, moving more volume of product in throughout his organization than me, but I will always earn a small commission off of everything Ty does indefinitely because I introduced it to him. So he could go on and bypass me in income, but I still will earn a small commission off everything he does. Now, this is where some people need to clearly understand. The reason why network marketing is growing faster than the world economy today is really simple: points of distribution. Always remember, ladies and gentlemen, distribution is and always will be one of the greatest business models in the entire world today. Simply put, everything that has been manufactured, I repeat, everything that has been manufactured must be distributed. So the key becomes, how are we going to distribute it? Well, you've got traditional forms of distribution, which entail marketing and advertising through various different mediums to, promote a product or service, or you have word of mouth advertising, which is what network marketing is. Okay. And so the thing I like to tell everybody, when Ty, through my example that I just gave, when Ty decides to say yes to marketing the product, he is not just another person that got involved. What Ty represents is another point of distribution, meaning Ty has access to another 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 people throughout his network that he knows. And then when Ty recruits Bob and Bob does the same, what's happening, ladies and gentlemen, is you have more and more and more points of distribution. Simply put, McDonald's does not make a fortune out of one McDonald's location, but it is because they have thousands of locations that they sell more hamburgers than anybody else in the world. And that, my friends, is why network marketing is the most efficient form of distribution in the world today. And that's why so many people are flocking to the model today than ever before.
And I love that. You touched on a lot of points. I think that, this is exactly what running a business is, right? I mean, when you're running a business, the purpose is that you eventually get big enough where you have a team of people doing things so you don't have to. But network marketing is like this on steroids. Because like you said, if you bring in Bob, and then Bob brings in Tom, and then Tom brings in Jim, and Jim brings in Sally, then what you're describing is you're getting paid on what Sally is doing, even though she's 5, 6, 7 people deep underneath the first guy you brought in.
Exactly. Look at me. I just started a year ago, and I've introduced now 120 different people in the last year to this product and or opportunity. So 120 people have either purchased the product and said, yes, I want in on, the opportunity to make money with this, or I just want the product. But I personally have introduced 120. And now today I've got an organization of over 43,000 people. And I only know 120 of them. I don't know the other, 40,000 plus people. So to your point, you're right.
And so the key to success here, the key to, the 6-figure, the 7-figure, business and lifestyle, it really just comes down to getting the word out and sharing to as many people as you possibly can, which you just said, it doesn't have to be a lot. You shared total of 120 people. And you're talking about exceeding, $2 million plus. So that really is the key to success.
It is. Now, people may say, but, I know somebody was in network marketing and they didn't achieve these results. And I do too. And I would agree with your listeners if they're thinking, I know people that have tried this, or I've even tried this and that didn't happen for me. I want you to listen to what I said again, guys, because I don't want you to miss it. You've got to make sure that you are involved with the right product and the right system. In my 10 years of being a part of network marketing, I've never, ever, ever, ever had these type of results within my first year. It's never happened before. The only reason it's happened now, once again, the product, the timing, and also the system. So when you have the right product, in other words, when people watch our 2-minute video, they're watching a 2-minute video about the most relevant piece of technology in history right now. The wearable technology space is the hottest trend in technology history. Today, it's a $14 billion per year space. By 2024, it's going to be $612 billion. Did you hear me, ladies and gentlemen? $612 billion in 6 years. That's how revolutionary wearable tech is. Why? Because we live in the information age and people want information on the fly. And so we're at the beginning of this. And so when people all around the world see this, it creates a conversation. I want to buy it. I'm interested in this. Tell me more. So the reason for the success has to do with the relevancy of the product and the timing. And the reason I'm here today is we've just gotten started 1 year ago with this product. It's only been 14 months since the product has been out on the market, and I've been involved for a year. And now here in the second year, starting now, it's just going to go bonkers. I'm literally helping 75 different people right now earn an additional 10 grand per week. 75 different people throughout the world. All they got to do is, click on my link at the end here and get a hold of me. And I'm helping 75 this year make $10,000 per week through our system. And we've got a very simple system that I won't get into it now, but I'll actually talk to them offline of exactly how to do this.
Right.
More cash flow in your life.
And and this is nice because what you're describing, it could be full-time, it could be part-time. You could do this part-time at night if you have time and then eventually make it full-time. But what I really liked was, before we even started and hit the record button, you really went over some numbers of some of the people under you. And that was impressive to me because the reality is there's always that one guy. When I see network marketing, there's always that dude that makes like $1 million, right? And then when you dig deeper, he's the only dude that makes the $1 million, right? Like the next closest guy is like at $2,500. So, but you've got a lot of recent success. I mean, this isn't just you hitting this level, right? I mean, give us an idea of some of the other people under you and the kind of success that they're achieving.
I'll be very specific. So I'll take it beyond just an idea. I'll give you very specific. In the last 12 months, we've helped over 500 different people in my organization earn an extra $2,500 a week. In the last 12 months, we've helped over 7 people earn $1 million. I got a guy that used to drive Uber literally just a year ago, now made $1 million in the last year. So I got an 18-year-old girl that literally been with us, 13 months, now made $50,000 just about a month ago. She made $50,000 in a week. Okay. So what I'm saying to you is that the only way that I could have ever achieved these type of numbers or results is by helping so many other people. And that's what gets me excited, to be honest with you, because I'm not impressed by any man or woman that wants to get on a call and tell me how much money they've made. Kudos for you. But my next question would be, how many others have you helped achieve this very same success as you? See, when you start telling me that you helped people do the same or better, now I'm impressed. Okay. And that's what allows me to fall in love with network marketing, because in order for one person to go up, they have to help bring other people up as well. And that's what I love.
Now, are you helping them learn it? Because they have to become mentors. They need a good mentor, which it sounds like that your system's already set up to get the mentorship. When they get in, they already have people that are upline from them, per se, that are going to help mentor them. But when they get in, are you helping them sell? Are you helping them then mentor bigger teams as they continue to grow?
Absolutely. Always remember, the key: true wealth only reveals itself to those that are patient enough to train and develop others. Once again, true wealth only will ever reveal itself to those that are patient enough to train and develop others. So the answer to your question is absolutely. And this is the reason why, Ty, so many billionaires are endorsing or a part of network marketing. Give you a case in point. Richard Branson, which we all know him as probably the most iconic figure as an entrepreneur. Richard Branson. He said, and I quote, "I wish every product in the world could be distributed through network marketing." The reason being, because this is the only place in the world where people can get involved less than a couple $1,000s to get involved with a company. And the company has tools and resources in place to teach and train and develop them on the necessary skill sets at their own pace to grow and develop within the company. This is the only place in the world this type of arrangement happens, where someone will teach and develop you. In a traditional business, no, you've got to go learn and develop it on your own, and it's a cutthroat world. Good luck if you make it, right? Whereas in network marketing, the only way leaders can continue to rise the ranks, we have to help bring other people up. So we're always looking to identify who's ready to go up the ladder, who wants more in life, more time freedom, more income, better health, etc. We're always looking to partner with those people that want more, and we teach them how to do it and achieve more. And as a result, as Jim Rohn says, help enough people get what they want, and you'll automatically get what you want.
So what type of people do you see really do well with this? Do you need drive? Do you need a big network? I mean, what kind? Do you just have a willingness to learn? Is it all of the above?
Great question. And that is, I think that's probably one of the best questions of the hour here. The type of people that succeed in network marketing are ironically the exact same type of people that succeed in any business, small business of their own. It's the people that, number one, are hardworking, they're coachable, they're responsible. These characteristic traits is all you need. Network marketing is not a business designed for extroverts, or you've got to be, Ty Lopez, and you got to know all these people. No. Network, it's not about the size of your network. And I always will tell people, in my 10 years, and I don't like to brag, but today I'm now the number 19 income earner in the entire world of network marketing. And there's 110 million people involved in network marketing. So I've been around the block. I understand the profession. I'm quite the student of this profession. And I'll tell you, the myth, and I say just that, it is a myth when people say, well, you have to have a huge network. No, you don't. Let me tell you a secret. The people that are in your network, 9 out of 10 times, are just for practice. You're never going to make six figures or multiple six figures a year from your own network. No. The people that consider to be your quote unquote warm market of people, that's just for practice. The people that you're going to make the fortunes with are the people that you don't know, which we consider your cold market. Okay. So no, you don't have to have any big network, but the people that make it are the people that can make a decision, that are hardworking, that can treat this profession as the real business that it is. I always tell people it's okay to be part-time or full-time, It's not okay to be sometimes. Okay. It's not okay to be sometimes. You have to declare, are you a part-time player or a full-time player? All right. And in that, when we say part-time, we're talking 15, 20 hours a week. Now, the reason why you'll have some people, Ty, that say, well, I hear that, many people don't make it in network marketing. And I always correct people. Okay. First of all, this is not true. Here's what is true. 85% of all the people that get involved in network marketing, they just wanted to buy the product at a wholesale price. And according to the Federal Trade Commission, we have to declare them as a distributor, but they never had any intentions, Ty, on distributing anything. They just, like Costco, they just wanted to buy the stuff at a discounted price. So they get lumped in as though that they were intended to be a distributor. And so that's what skews the numbers massively, number one. Number two, I always tell people, can you name one profession where a whole bunch of people have massive success? And I always say, I'll wait. I'll wait patiently. Can you name one profession where a bunch of people that have success? I know a whole bunch of doctors that are still broke. I know a whole bunch of dentists that are still broke. I know a whole bunch of people that have real estate license and still haven't sold one piece of real estate. And I know a whole bunch of stockbrokers that still can't get above ground. Okay. So the notion of that network marketing is somehow vastly different than 9 out of every 10 other entrepreneurs. This is a fact. Go look it up. That start a business don't make it. No. The odds are the exact same. That's why when you ask the question, the answer is it's the very same mentality that says, hey, I am not going to quit. I am going to figure out how to sharpen my axe on the necessary skills to be good at this trade or profession. And by the way, there's only 7 skills that are all teachable and trainable to anyone who's hardworking and who's persistent enough to go the distance in the profession. I think the reason for what most people consider to say that people don't make it is predicated upon, it's the whole lottery mentality, Ty. They think that because they paid $1,000, $2,000 to join a network marketing program, that all of a sudden they're supposed to, the profession owes them 6 figures a year. That's not true. I always tell people, if that's what you're thinking, go buy a lottery ticket and the odds are greater for you there than would be here. This is a real profession and it must be treated as such. There is a professional way to do this business. Hence, again, find the right mentor, plug into the right program, and you can learn these tricks of the trade. But this is a real profession, and I make sure everyone understands that, and I manage people's expectations, Ty. The biggest reason I think for people that don't succeed is the whole get involved, you're going to get rich overnight. No, that's not true. That's not true at all. That's not true at all. I've been at this for 10 years, okay? It wasn't until this last year that I joined this company at the right time with the right system. And for goodness sake, I was mentally prepared on how to lead an army that I knew how to seize the moment, okay? But it's taken me 10 years, and I want people to hear that, full disclosure. 10 years to sharpen my axe to be at a point now we're making, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars every single, some cases, week, So it takes time to learn the skill set, but the shortcut, once again, is finding the right mentor.
Well, listen, I've enjoyed having you on. I mean, this has been powerful. I love your passion for what you do, and I love everything you just said. I mean, it's amazing because I've seen a lot of people not succeed in the networking space because they don't have what you're talking about. You've got the mentorship, you've got the timing right. I mean, you've got the right technology at exactly the right part of time, and you've got an unbelievable system. And I've never heard anything like the ability to download an app and use the app to actually share the videos, in which even there, in that point, somebody can turn around and buy it. It's amazing. I, for one, want to check this out. So everybody listening today that wants to get in touch with you, that wants to learn more, that wants to see some of this in action, to check out that first 2-minute video, for example, where do we go?
All you've got to do for everyone that's listening is go to workwithromacio.com. And my name is spelled R-O-M-A-C-I-O. Once again, R-O-M-A-C-I-O, workwithromacio.com. When you get there, you're going to see like a little quick, I think 8 or 9 minute video that, I've recently just put up probably about a month ago. But then also it allows you to type in your name, cell phone number, and information. And that is when I'm going to reach out to you directly, okay, and have a conversation with you. And I'll get you the 2-minute video, et cetera, so that you can take a look at what's going on. So again, workwithromacio.com, and then go ahead and enter your information, and I'll get right back to you ASAP. And we can begin from there. And I'll get you the videos and everything you need.
Yeah, and everybody, to say that again, it's workwithromacio.com, ROMACIO. Now, I'm not going to reveal the secret, but you should go and check this out to watch the same video I watched. And I will tell you, just to give you a little intrigue, that when you go there, you will understand why I called his Lamborghini a jalopy. But in order to find it out, you got to go to watch out the video. And once you see the video, you'll understand. Romacio, man, it's been awesome. I love having somebody as passionate as you on here. And I know, this is cool, man. I've enjoyed everything. I've looked into it. There's a lot of legitimacy to what you do. You've got a huge reputation in the MLM industry. And congrats, man, on what you've accomplished. I'm really excited for you and really excited you could spend some time with us and share with us today.
Hey, man, it's been my privilege to reach back and try and help as many as I can. Thank you for being the host of this, and kudos to you in 2018. Much success on all that you do. Let me know if there's anything in the future that I can do to help serve your community.
Absolutely. I appreciate that. So everybody listen, remember, this information is worthless unless you take action. So make sure, if you do nothing else, go to workwithromacio.com. I checked out this video. It's super cool, and it gives you a lot of great information. And then it gives you a way to get in touch with them. So you can actually dive in, learn a little bit more, and hey, if nothing else, get a really cool product. This product they're getting ready to roll out here where you can actually monitor your blood glucose. I won't tell you too much about it. I'll let him tell you more about it. But it's literally groundbreaking. So make sure you check it out, workwithromacio.com, and that'll tell you the first step. So thanks, everybody, very much for tuning in. I hope you all have a great day. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Ty. Bye-bye.
You've been listening to the Business Credit and Financing Show with your host, Ty Crandall. Watch for our next episode to get even more insight on financing and growing your business. And don't forget to check us out online at creditsuite.com for even more business growth strategies.